You just gotta let me explain things. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and present my screen for a warm-up. All right. So very similar to what we've been doing this week with graphing and things like that. So for number 1, it asks you, the yellow square is located in which quadrant? So quadrant 1, 2, 3, or 4. Number 2, assuming that each unit on the grid represents a half a mile. So each step, each movement you take is a half a mile. What's the distance between the triangle and the circle? Number 3, what shape is located at -2, +1? And number 4, if the pentagon, what's a pentagon? How many sides does a pentagon have? Good, 5 sides.
5.
So if the pentagon and the diamond, the circle, and the triangle are connected together, what shape would it form? So go ahead and be working on those. You can write down your answers on your whiteboard or on a piece of paper if you have a piece of paper. And get going, please. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, if those of you in person can't see the graph on my screen, especially because I don't have it up right now, you can go ahead and log into the Google Meet so you can see it better. That's fine. There you go.
Miss Jones, how do we do number 4?
You can draw it on a paper if you have a piece of paper, or if you can figure it out in your mind what it would look like, that's fine too. Is it plugged in? Well, maybe borrow Elijah's again and sit at that table so that you can get your. Okay. How charged is it though? Do you need to go to a charger? Okay, maybe plug it in for a little while. Elijah, is that all right? Okay. Okay. We'll do a couple more minutes.
Can I get one more water bottle?
Yes, that's fine. All right, we're gonna do about 2 more minutes. All right, I'm gonna check attendance really quick, and then we will go ahead and review these ones. Okay, all checked. Okay, so let's go ahead and review these. Let's start by zooming in a little bit. Close enough. So, number one here says, what quadrant is the yellow square located in? The yellow square is in this top quadrant over here. Yeah, that's quadrant one. It starts in the top corner, right? Quadrant one is the top right. Quadrant two is the top left. Quadrant three is the bottom left. And quadrant four is the bottom right. So, this is, let me type, quadrant one. Good. Number two, assuming that each unit on the grid represents a half of a mile, what's the distance between the triangle and the circle? Okay, so first thing we need to do is count the distance, right, from the circle to the triangle. How many units is that?
8.
Good, 8 units. We need to multiply that times the 1/2.
1/2.
And a lot of you guys said that that was 4 miles, which is correct. Awesome. Good job, guys. Maybe your multiplication was a little off. That multiplying anything by 1/2 is also just like dividing it by 2. So you can always think about it like that. 8 divided by 2. I don't know either. Maybe you counted the wrong thing. Oh, hang on.
Can you send Skylar to the office for a moment?
Yeah, I will. All right, now number 3 says, what shape is located at -2, 1? The star. Good. So that means you start at 0, 0, you go backwards 2, up 1, and that is the star. Good. I feels like backwards to me because it's to the left. Okay, and finally number 4. If the pentagon, the diamond, circle, and the triangle good. So if we connect the that one. So pentagon to the diamond, to the circle, to the triangle, and then the triangle to the pentagon. It asks you what shape is created, and I heard a lot of you guys say it. What is this one called? A trapezoid. That one is a trapezoid. Okay? Huh? Oh, you put the star in there? Did you say it was a pentagon? Yeah. So, this one, one of the main things, there is a question like that on your test tomorrow, and I don't want you guys to be tricked by it because you just make sure you read what it wants you to connect. So don't connect too many dots. Make sure you connect the correct ones or else you're going to end up getting the question wrong. Okay? So make sure you connect the correct things or else you will get the question wrong. Any questions on this warm-up? How'd you guys do overall? Did pretty good? Okay.
I got 5 out of 5.
There were 4 questions, but good. 4 out of 4 is awesome too.
So we do we start on Missing Vertex Independent Practice?
No, not yet. We're gonna do quizzes first, a couple of practice quizzes. Guys, in class, stop talking, please, now. Thank you. We're gonna do a couple of quizzes, practices first, and then the Missing Vertex assignment. So,
Is it for a grade?
yes. So before I get started on the quizzes, while we are taking the quizzes is when our assignment will go up. So eventually, at about around 10:30, we all know that it's never actually on time. So somewhere around 10:30, the Missing Vertex Independent Practice will post. It is, I believe, 10 questions, and a lot of it is, well, all of it's about coordinate planes and identifying where things are moving around the coordinate plane. So go ahead and work on that when we're done with quizzes. I don't think that this will be difficult. Say it again.
Okay.
We might do a fun one. We'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and get our first quizzes pulled up. I'm also gonna stop recording because we don't need to record us playing quizzes.